Hello, welcome to Muckman Movies. Yes, it's like waiting for a bus. You're waiting for your bus, for one bus to come along and then two come along at once. Yeah, I put up my June pickups yesterday, and today I'm going to show you my favourite steelbooks within my collection. This isn't necessarily my favourite films, my favourite sci-fi films. These are my favourite sci-fi steelbooks that I have in my collection. So stay tuned to see what I chose after this. Okay, so my prerequisite for a really well-designed steelbook is usually a bit of embossing or debossing, a bit of spot gloss. You know, I like to see them put some effort into the steelbooks. I don't like just a matte finish on my steelbooks, but there is a couple of the matte finish steelbooks within my picks here because they've got really nice original artwork. Which starts me off with the Arrow release, Eureka release, should I say, of Silent Running. I absolutely adore this artwork. This is some of the original artwork. There's nothing on the back, unfortunately, but like, yeah, I absolutely love this film, and it has inside. Take the disc and the booklet out. It's got a nice still from the film where Bruce Dern's character looks after Huey, Dewey and Louie, the robots. It's quite an emotive film. One of my friends recently rewatched this and he said basically Bruce Dern's character was a right selfish bastard and he had no sympathy for him whatsoever. I've not watched it in a while, but yeah, this is one of my favourite steelbooks. I just love the artwork on that one. And then let's put that up there. Then I have got Akira, one of my favourite anime. In fact, one of my favourite animation films of all time. I just love the artwork on that. It sort of harks back to one of the opening sequences where Kaneda and his gang end up fighting on their bikes along the freeway of Neo Tokyo. He's just there approaching his amazing bike. Yeah, absolutely love this steelbook. It was one of my holy grails which I managed to find second hand. Then on the inside, some really nice artwork from the film. So that's another one of my favourite steelbooks, Otomo's Akira. Next up, this has got a nice shiny metallic finish. This is Denis Villeneuve's Arrival, and you've got Amy Adams trying to communicate with the aliens' language. They have a series of like circles with loads of like sprouts coming off which denote different letters in the alphabet, and it's her job to decipher these and communicate with the aliens. So on the back, and then there's nothing inside, but I do really like that design. This is, I think this was a Film Arena one. Yes, a Film Arena steelbook in a lenticular slipcover of Alien Covenant. It's not the best Alien film. The first two are the absolute classics and masterpieces, but this comes in a really nice edition. It's really glossy with quite a lot of deboss and embossing. That's on the back. There's nothing inside other than some like art cards. Some more postcards in there, which I won't go into because this is all about the Steelbook. So yeah, that's Ridley Scott's Alien Covenant in a nice lenticular box. So we're starting to approach, well, we've already had some debossing and embossing. I really like this edition of Barbarella. It comes in a really nice slip which protects the Steelbook, which I wish distributors and studios would release their Steelbooks in a slip like that to protect the Steelbook. They release normal standard Blu-rays in slips and they don't need protecting, whereas Steelbooks really do need protecting. They're easily scratched and dented, so why the hell they don't release the Steelbooks more often in a slip cover? So as you can see, there's some nice debossing on the title and around the frame. Some really nice original artwork. Then on the back, Jane Fonda in that memorable opening sequence. That got all the boys' hearts aflutter. And that's the inside. Yeah, really nice edition of Barbarella, that. I think a new version of it's come out on 4K, I believe, but I'm happy with this. Really nice edition. Okay, so moving on, I've got two Steelbooks of the same film here. I don't often double dip, but I had to double dip with this one because I think it's Matt Ferguson, I think. His artwork, he released a series of Steelbooks for John Carpenter films. Well, Studio Canal did. And this is one of them, They Live. Yeah. And I have got another Steelbook of They Live. So that's the front and back artwork. I don't think there's anything on the... Oh, there is. So there's a bit of artwork there telling them to obey so they don't get found out. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side. This is really nice 4K release. So I did order that after I had that one. So this is the Blu-ray edition, which, you know what, I think I prefer. It's just a bit more colourful. And then on the back, all the phrases: conform, obey, submit. And on the inside, they've got Rowdy Roddy Piper. And that's a really nice Steelbook. So that's They Live. I ordered this edition of Dread last year. It's only available in America. I think it's a Best Buy release. Might be wrong, might be Walmart, but I'm pretty certain it's a Best Buy release. And this comes in a really nice slip with the title and all the synopsis and features on the back. I absolutely adore this artwork, and it's really nice glossy finish, as you can see. But the artwork is stunning. And I Am the Law on the back. Even some really stunning artwork on the discs. And if I take the discs off, some cool artwork on the inner sleeve as well. So there you go. That's Dread. That's one of my more recent favourite steelbooks that I've acquired in my collection. Be sure to let me know what you think of the steelbooks that I'm putting forward as my favourites. What are your favourite sci-fi steelbooks in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. This is quite an old steelbook of mine. What I have found is distributors and studios, they're not releasing half as much deboss or embossing to their steelbooks anymore. Back in the day, you used to get a lot of steelbooks where you got some absolutely beautiful embossing on the front cover usually. So you've got Bruce Willis on the back. And on the inner sleeve, you've got Mila Jovovich as Lilu, I think. So that's Luc Besson's Fifth Element. I know there's a super deluxe steelbook that's been released in a nice package in the last year or two. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. This one would have been a lot higher up in my pile of steelbooks here if it wasn't for the fact they forgot to put the title on the spine. Absolutely shocking. Really, but really bad oversight by who released this? By Studio Canal. Quite a bad oversight there. But I really like the front cover of this for Terminator 2. It's got quite a lot of spot gloss with the sinister T100. Oh no, yeah, T100, yeah. And then on the back, got a really nice spot gloss of T2. So there you go. That would have been an absolutely perfect steelbook, that, if it had had the spine, the title on the spine. And you've got Charlton Heston in Planet of the Apes with these ominous scarecrows as seen in the film. And there you've got Charlton Heston and the gorilla on horseback on the back. And then if you've not seen this film and you don't know the twist at the end, turn away now. Of course, the inner spine, it's not inner spine, the inner artwork gives away the twist at the end. Pretty certain everyone knows about the twist by now, but you know, the young film buffs probably don't. So yeah, one of the best twists to a film ever, in my opinion. My jaw was left firmly on the floor when we saw. I'm not going to say it, just in case people did turn away. Just when people saw that iconic statue. And then we've got Frank Darabont's The Mist. This design really captures the atmosphere of the whole film. This keeps falling out. There we've got on the back, Thomas Jane on the back. Then all the shoppers in the superstore on the inside. Yeah, there's no debossing or embossing on this, but I just love this design. It's just got really good atmosphere to it and sells the film perfectly, in my opinion. So that's The Mist. This isn't one of the best films ever made. I actually think Peter Cushing makes for a bit of a wimpy Doctor Who, but he appeared in Daleks Invasion Earth. But I absolutely love the artwork on that, and it's so glossy. As you can see, so glossy. I absolutely adore the artwork on this. So I'll never get rid of it, even though it's not one of the best films You've got Peter Cushing on the back. Try and get the disc out without breaking it. And then a black and white still from the film with the Daleks and Peter Cushing. So that's Doctor Who, Invasion Earth, 2150 AD. Absolutely loved this artist who created the art for this film, Drew Struzan, if that's how you pronounce it. One of the best poster artists for film of all time. Really wish studios would spend a bit more time on their posters to sell the films. They might get more bums on seats. But yeah, Drew Struzan, I think it's Struzan. You let me know in the comments how you pronounce it. Yeah, The Thing. It's such an iconic image, is that. Love that artwork. It's my second favourite film of all time. So on the back it says, "Man is the warmest place to hide." And then on the inside you've got Kurt Russell as Macready. Looking into the ice coffin where the alien was hibernating. So yeah, really love this steelbook. The Thing is probably my most purchased film. I've got about 3 or 4 different versions of The Thing. So there you go. Really nice. Nice metallic sheen to it. But no debossing, unfortunately. M. Night Shyamalan's Signs. This is a really nice design, and it's got some cracking debossing on this. It's all over actually. You've got debossing on the title, and then in the crop circles. And then there's a little bit of debossing on the symbol at the back. Then you've got Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix from the film in the front, in the inside. This is quite an old release. It was released quite a long time. This steelbook, it's one of the first ones I probably owned, I think. As you can see, really nice debossing. Coming up to my final 3. Another one, absolutely love this release. It's a great classic old sci-fi movie as well, and it's The Forbidden Planet. Some really nice glossing on Robbie the Robot, and it's also embossed as well. What a design of a steelbook this is. And on the back you've got the planet. The inside art. So that's The Forbidden Planet. I'm sure you'll agree that is a stunning steelbook, which I will never ever sell. And then we've got Tim Burton's Mars Attacks. Again, really nice embossing on the title and framed around the edge. But I just love how cheeky this one is with all the Martians and this one peering out. I just love how all the Martians' heads continue from front to back. And then you've got the Akak Martians on the inside. It's good fun, this one, if you've not seen it. It's not the best sci-fi film, but it's good fun. And then finally, this is an amalgamation of my DVD release and Blu-ray release. So this actual container came out as a DVD, and that's the Blade Runner box set. and I class this, it's a steel pack I think they call them, but I'll class this as a steel book as well. So much embossing on the front and also on the back, as you can see with the reflection. And what I did, I just got rid of the DVDs and replaced them with my Blu-ray special editions. So you even get like a holographic, it's quite hard to do on film, but holographic still. And then there's quite a lot of art cards and a nice little hardback book on the inside, which has got lots of storyboards and lots of film stills behind the scenes. So there you go. This is from the archive, and then the art of, I think it must rotate as you're reading through it. So there's the art. So there you have it. Those are my favourite science fiction steelbooks. What are some of your favourite steelbooks in the sci-fi genre? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to find out. Sorry, got a bit of a cold coming on. Yeah, thanks for watching. Keep checking out for my future videos, because I'm going to do my favourite steelbooks of different genres, so I'll possibly do horror next. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and give me a like, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.